K-pop world, we're sorry to say it's over for Daniel. The 20-year-old singer has been kicked out of NewJeans after a messy contract dispute with Adore. What went wrong? Allegations of mistreatment, breach of contract, and $30 million lawsuits. The drama is real. Adore is fighting back, but will NewJeans survive this trend? Everything started in November 2024. There was a moment when NewJeans, one of the biggest groups in K-pop, announced that they were terminating their contracts. At first, it didn't even feel real. 5 members, one of the biggest names in the industry, walking away. But as more details came out, it became clear that this wasn't a sudden decision. Something had been breaking behind the scenes for a long time. The removal of Min Hee-jin wasn't just a corporate change. For NewJeans, it felt like the loss of the person who understood them the most. And from that moment on, everything started to feel unstable. When I look back now, especially at Danielle, I can't help but feel like she was already questioning whether this was a life she wanted to keep living. Danielle never said outright that she wanted to leave, but sometimes you don't need words. The way she carried herself, the distance, the lack of certainty. To me, it felt like she was already preparing herself emotionally for an ending. Not because she hated the group, but because she knew she couldn't stay in a system she no longer trusted. Then came the lawsuits. Adore refused to accept the contract termination and took the issue to court. What should have been a conversation turned into a legal battle. And in moments like that, artists stop being people. They become clauses, penalties, and numbers on paper. As the months passed, one thing became clear to me. Even if Daniela had not officially said it, leaving always felt like the direction she was heading. Not impulsively, not emotionally, but deliberately. Like someone who already knew that staying would cost her more than walking away. On December 29, everything became official. Daniel's contract was terminated. No goodbye stage, no last performance, no final words, just a statement. When I read the news, I wasn't shocked. I was empty. Because even though it felt inevitable, it still hurt. This situation made me realize something uncomfortable. In this industry, even dreams are conditional. If you no longer fit the system moves on. NewJeans was 5 members, 5 personalities, 5 stories. Without Daniel, something irreplaceable is gone. The group may continue, but it will never be the same. What hurts the most isn't that Daniel left NewJeans, it's how she left. After years of work, sacrifice, and growth, her story ended with termination papers. Daniel, if you ever hear this, if living was already in your heart, then maybe this was your way out. Choosing yourself doesn't mean you failed. This wasn't just a termination, it was an ending that had been coming, and whatever happens next, Daniel's story continues, beyond NewJeans. This was my honest take on everything that happened. If you agree, or even if you don't, leave a like and share your thoughts in the comments. And subscribe if you want to hear more real conversations like this.